Do you like dungeon crawlers? How about a dungeon crawler where you can use your enemy's abilities after you unalive them? Do you have a PSP or the ability to emulate it? Then Rengoku 2, The Stairway to Heaven just might be up your alley. Here's the quick rundown. You're an ADAM, which stands for Autonomous Dueling Armed Machine, fighting never-ending battles with other automatons in a vast tower. One day you become sentient and start to search for answers about the tower and your own mysterious past. The defining feature of Rengoku is, as mentioned, slaying other machines and equipping their weaponry and other body parts for your own lethal purposes. Your customizable body includes your arms, legs, head, and torso. Your gear includes guns, lasers, swords, chainsaws, missile launchers, legs that allow for faster movement, head parts that can jam your enemy's ability to lock onto you, and even teleport. There are over 300 different pieces of equipment altogether. Each body part has a heat meter and a cooldown time, which forces you to manage your stamina, for lack of a better word, in the vein of Soulsborne games. Rengoku 1 was rough, to put it nicely. The best thing about it was the Japanese cover art. I mean, just look at it. How brutal is that? The Stairway to Heaven is a marked improvement in every category. The controls, more varied and colorful environments, and a larger arsenal of weaponry make this sequel much easier to recommend. Both games have completely standalone stories. The tower is divided into 8 floors, each with their own theme, along with a 100-floor tower known as Heaven, consisting of smaller stages, which is essentially the true finale of the game. You can exchange experience points at terminals throughout the game to level up various aspects of your ADAM. There is also a Souls-like system where, if you die, you must go to the location of your death to reclaim your equipment. It's a tad bit on the short end, maybe 10 to 12 hours for a first playthrough up until you unlock Heaven, and another few hours within it depending on how much exploring you do, as well as time spent level grinding and farming for weaponry. New Game Plus runs will generally be shorter due to your ADAM being overpowered. Some may play it as a one and done, though I've personally poured over 80 hours into it through several New Game Plus runs as well as the Heaven segment. It had multiplayer modes, both online and offline. However, I was unable to play it online during those first 15 minutes after it was released. Offline multiplayer allowed up to 4 players with 1 cartridge. Yeah, Konami used to be generous like that. A third game was planned for the PS3, titled Rengoku: The End of the Century, but was sadly cancelled. A real shame, since the PS3's graphical prowess would have helped it greatly. The graphics themselves get the job done. Nothing amazing, nothing bad. The electronica music fits the environments very well and adds to the atmosphere. If you don't like dungeon crawlers or needing to manage stamina, this may not be the game for you. The repetitive nature of the gameplay loop, kill enemies, equip new gear, level up your stats, repeat, may turn some players off. However, those 80 plus hours I sunk into the game cemented it as my favorite PSP title. A used copy is pretty cheap, and acquiring the game through other means is, well, pretty free. Anyway, this concludes my review of Rengoku 2. Have a good one, folks.